Tornadoes, heavy rain, damaging winds, all ripping through our area today, leaving a lot of damage behind. Tonight, several residents are left having to pick up the pieces of their lives. Thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Jim Dunaway.
And I'm Sherry Jackson. WIAT 42 News has crews following the severe weather throughout our area. This has been going on all day long. A lot of people wondering right now what to expect throughout the night. So we bring in Chief Meteorologist Mark Prater, who joins us with the answers. Mark?
Well, guys, check out some of the damage pictures. You know, we've got not only a pretty healthy tornado, which passed through West Alabama and Pickens County, but a very large tornado at one point. We've had a number of pictures sent in, as well as a number of videos of the tornado and the damage. But as we go through the course of the night tonight, we still have the potential for a few isolated tornadoes or two. But overall, you get the idea. This was a rain-wrapped tornado at one point, but was very large and did do extensive damage through East Mississippi right into central Alabama, or at least West Alabama and central Pickens County. Now let's talk about the weather alert, which we still have in effect. That is for the rest of tonight until 6 a.m. Wednesday morning. We do have a new tornado watch, which is just now being issued for central and eastern counties of the viewing area. Our latest storm track radar shows rain and thunderstorms moving through West Alabama and places like Marion County, as well as Lamar. Nothing severe at this point. You can see a good bit of lightning with this now around Hamilton, and that is that's been the hot spot right through our western counties, as we talked about the past couple of days. Decent rain now around Birmingham, back up into Trussville, Clay, Chalkville. We've also got rain and a few thunderstorms now from Brookwood back into Tuscaloosa, stretching down into northeastern Hale County. And that actually is an area that the National Weather Service has a little bit of interest in, because there is a little bit of rotation involved. But East Alabama, heaviest rain now from Margaret, Leeds, Moody, Asheville, back up towards Gadsden, but nothing severe. I will have much more, though, on what you can expect for the next 24 hours and what it looks like for the next 7 days in your storm track forecast. All of that is just ahead.
Thank you, Mark. The severe weather has left a lot of people without a roof over their heads, literally.
Yeah, one city that saw a lot of damage, the area around Aliceville down in Pickens County. That's where Tim Reed is tonight for us. Residents there in that community having to find shelter elsewhere. Tim?
Yeah, good evening, Jim. I'm told that as many as 13 houses were destroyed and many more were damaged tonight here in the Aliceville community. But many are giving thanks because no lives were lost tonight. Now, late this afternoon, a tornado touched down in Pickens County. The power of the storm tore some mobile homes apart. Trees and power lines were knocked down, and many are without power tonight. EMA officials tell WIAT most of the storm damage happened on MLK Road in the Saps Road community. Despite the powerful tornado, many residents are giving thanks. I spoke with the Jackson family, who tells me that they were in a closet taking shelter when the storm hit their house.
I was too busy praying to worry about what was going on. I was just calling on the name of Jesus, asking him to take care of us. I didn't know what had happened until I came out of that closet and I saw everything around. Then I got a little nervous then, but I was grateful to God. He brought us through it.
God, he works in mysterious ways, and it's just amazing that how he came in and moved all around, and still people's lives were saved, even though homes were destroyed.
Now, we are told there was a community storm shelter in this neighborhood where many residents went to seek shelter. Officials say there were only minor injuries tonight. Now, EMA officials tell WIAT that law enforcement is on the scene tonight to assist anyone who needs their help. We're live in Pickens County tonight. Tim Reed, WIAT 42 News.
As soon as we seen that southern Fayette County was in the tornado warning area, as soon as they issued it, we left the house.
A life-saving move. Another area that saw storm damage, Fayette County. WIAT 42 News reporter Stefan Dingle spoke with a man whose house was spared, but trees are down all around his property.
It's been quite an evening here in Fayette County, and although things could have been worse, the storm broke up quickly before it could do any more damage.
Thank God we're all okay. That's the main thing anytime you have a storm.
Ray Tucker is one of the many people counting their blessings tonight after a tornado ripped through the back roads of Fayette County, knocking down many trees, making a lot of roads impassable.
It could have went off way on down the road somewhere.
But Ray Tucker found his way, where thankfully his home, his dogs, and his horses were all unaffected despite the trees falling all around.
Oh yeah, we pay attention when it's bad weather. You know, Alabama's notorious, just not as bad as Oklahoma maybe or Texas, but when we have one, it's usually bad.
Now, as with any severe weather such as a tornado that happens at night, the true tale will be told when daylight returns in the morning. In Fayette County tonight, Stefan Dingle, WIAT 42 News.
Well, luckily tonight we've had no reports of people being majorly, severely injured, but we're continuing to get reports of property damage and a lot of wind damage because of the wind blowing through and those storms. They're really taking a toll on the trees.
Yeah, lots of trees down. That's exactly what WIAT 42 News reporter Alex Finney found in Beaverton. This is in Lamar County. And Alex, what's the situation there right now?
Well, Sherry and Jim, we are in Beaverton, like you said, a very active situation. As a matter of fact, I want to let you come over here and take a look. We have a lot of downed trees. This is one of several roads right now that are impassable because of the downed trees. We know that a tornado ripped through this area just about an hour ago, and that is why we're seeing the amount of damage that we are seeing tonight. Now, let me just talk about the rain for a second. It has been very on and off. Just about a half hour ago, the roads were you couldn't almost see as you were driving down these roads. I'm just going to take a step to our right if we can, because we have a tractor that's coming through right now to kind of deal with a lot of the damage that you just saw. The most important thing to mention at this point that the sheriff's office did just tell me a little while ago is that people that are driving on these roads, just be aware that a lot of them are closed. They're really not the safest at this moment in time. And also, there's still a lot of light thunderclaps that we're hearing right now. So like I said before, the rain has died down, but still very active situation. This is one of several areas, and of course we're going to continue to keep you updated right here, but also online as well tonight.
That is Alex Finney reporting there in Beaverton, where you saw lots of activity going on behind her as they try to clean up. Several community shelters opened ahead of the severe weather. Our Storm Track weather coverage continues now in Walker County, where people spent the evening anxiously waiting.
Good evening, Sherry, and as you were tossing to me, this rain really started picking up literally seconds ago. This is the most we have seen all evening here in Walker County. Now, while there so far has been no imminent threat of a tornado, people are not taking any risks. In fact, I'm going to show you the inside of this Carbon Hill storm shelter right now. There are a few very cautious hangers-on inside. They tell me they are going to wait until the tornado watches expire. I'm going to shut this door so they can stay dry here tonight. But earlier this evening, it was a packed house inside the shelter. People were checking their phones, calling loved ones, looking at forecasts and radar, just making sure they were not taking any risks tonight.
I get my kids, I get their jackets on, and when they say a shelter's open, that's where we go.
My concerns are being safe and staying out of this mess, because back when it hit a long time ago in Carbon Hill, it wasn't nothing to play with.
Now, this crowd really did start to clear out around 7:30 this evening. That is when that initial round of tornado watches started to expire. So most of those folks are home tonight. We're live in Carbon Hill tonight. Jamie Ostroff, WIAT 42 News.
All right, Jamie, thanks a lot. A lot of schools in our area closed or got out early in preparation of today's severe weather, and several have decided to delay opening their doors tomorrow as well. For a full list of school delays and closings, just go to our website at WIAT.com and search school delays.